Hi, everybody. It's Trish, and welcome to Rooster Crow Farms. And I would just like to say, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. And if you'd like to like my video, I think that helps me somewhere along the line. So I appreciate that. Okay, so what has been going on? Well, I have been busy, of course, and also it's been rainy and crappy outside, and my garden is a hot mess. And as I put, I think, in my last video, but I'm still getting tomatoes, some peppers, and today I hit the mother load with my cantaloupe. I just plucked four cantaloupes that all look marvelous. And I, unfortunately, am the only one in my family who eats cantaloupe. So, yeah, I've been freezing them and then try something with that type of a preparation for something else. But cantaloupe, is first time I've ever grown cantaloupe. So go me. But it is kind of finicky. You kind of got to know right when to pick it. I picked it too early. It was bitter and funny tasting, and then I picked it too late, and obviously it rotted in the bottom, so it was no good. But it kind of just falls off the vine, and you just got to check it every day, and then that's when you know that it's time to pick it. So I just went out to my garden and I was looking. I still have some tomatoes that are producing, but it's slowing down. It's been so hot here, and it's only going to get hotter. It's supposed to be like, I think, 100 degrees next Monday. But I've been trying to get my garden for my fall garden in place. I have stuff that I started that really, really needs to go outside. I just put it outside this morning to try to harden it off a little bit, but I have some broccoli, some cabbage, some Brussels sprouts and stuff like that growing. It's a cooler day today, so I put it outside to kind of get some to get it hardened off. I really don't want to plant that until I get some kind of a covering that I can put over it, just because the bugs right now are horrible. And so what I might do is just up pot that and keep it inside for a little bit longer. It is kind of too hot, I think. I don't know. I've never done a fall garden, but I believe it might be just too hot for them to go out. Now, with all that being said, those have been started. I still can do another round of beans, I think, because I have read and seen that beans, they usually, you can harvest them in about 60 days. And I still have a good amount of growing season left. So I thought what I would do is, where my archway is in my garden, is to do some pole beans. Because I didn't do just a whole lot of beans this year. Because I've never had, I don't have a pressure canner, but I'm getting one. I know I haven't gotten one yet, but I haven't really had a need to really have one at this point. I've just been doing the water bath canning. But that is on my list of things to do, and I know what I want to get. I just have to click it in my cart at Amazon. But anyways, I'm going to plant me some more of these beans right here. It's a bush bean variety, but it does vine up, and they're really good. They're like a yellow bean, but they're really tender, and they're just super good. So I'm going to plant some more of those. I have some pole beans here, and then I have some more of my noodle beans that I want to plant some more of. So I'm going to do just a whole slew of beans out there. And I'm also going to do my snow peas, because they like kind of a cool fall weather. And where my husband's corn was, of course, that's all done. So we're going to get that area prepared and ready. And I've got a whole slew of things that I want to plant out there where my corn was. And this is going to be in the ground row gardening. So I'm going to plant beets, carrots, radishes, kohlrabi, rutabaga, chives, kale, some mustard greens, and of course some lettuce and maybe some spinach. That is my plan for my in-ground garden area where the corn used to be. Now, I have several raised beds in my garden, and there I'm going to plant some Brussels sprouts, some more lettuce, some radishes here and there. And I also am going to plant garlic. I just ordered some today. You've got to be quick with garlic. Like if you're gonna order it through like heirloom seed companies or whatever, they sell out really fast. So this is the first year I've ever ordered garlic from like those type of companies. I actually ordered it from Haas Tools. They have the elephant garlic. which I've never grown before, and I didn't actually get the elephant garlic, but they do have elephant garlic. I just got the regular Italian kind of garlic, and I'm going to put that in my raised bed, which won't be ready to harvest that till next spring, I think. But next probably summer, because it takes a while for that to grow. So I'm excited about the garlic. Let's see. I'm excited to get everything going out there in the fall garden, but this time of year, like, I had a discussion with my husband and we were talking and we're like, well, maybe we shouldn't do a garden, because we're at this point where, like, oh my goodness, it is a mess out there. We have to weed eat. The way my garden is set up this year, it's not really good for lazy gardeners, which what we are. We have to get out there and be on top of the weeds and weed eating, and we just aren't very good at that. So my plan is to try to eliminate the weeds by, you know, obviously putting down mulch and putting other types of stuff out there where it won't be where we have to worry about weeding so much. And I have my raised beds out there, but those really, we failed with those. I kind of like the in-ground better, but we just have an enormous amount of rain that I forget to water, because I think they're fine, but when they're in that raised bed, they actually do need more water even though it rained. So note to self for next year, I really need to look into some soaker, you know, the soaker ground level or whatever, to water from the ground, not above, which, you know, deep watering system is where I'm getting at. But it's fine. I'll get there eventually. Yes, I will. So what am I going to plant this fall that is a little weird for me? I am going to try to plant this goji berries. It is, let's see, let me read it. It's from the Himalayas. It's for medicinal purposes. A lot of times they use that for medicinal purposes, but it's very high in antioxidants. It boosts your immune system. But these take, they're like blackberries. But anyways, they're frost hardy. So I think I'm going to probably plant this and see what I need to do with it. I probably need some more information on the goji berry, but I'm going to try it anyways. And obviously, I have never planted rutabaga before. I don't even know if I like rutabaga, but I'm putting it in the ground. My chives, I also have some mizuna, which I'm guessing is kind of like a celery, however you want to pronounce that. My kids make fun of me all the time. And then some Swiss chard, which I've tried that before and it hasn't done really well. Another thing is, I was watching the MI Gardener, which I like to watch him. He's very informational, but he was saying how he plants his beans in the, like the cell trays before he puts them out there. And I've never, you know, thought you could do that. I thought we had to plant it directly in the ground. But I'm going to do that because it's nice. He had a good point about to know when they germinate, because I didn't have the best luck with some of my stuff germinating out there as far as my beans go. But let me show you what I've got going on outside. It is so nice outside, and I say that in a refreshing way because it's been so hot. It is actually kind of cool. It almost feels a little bit fall-ish. Okay, so I have my plants up here, and I'm going to show you. Okay, so I have over here, I have some broccoli growing, I have some cauliflower, some cabbage, some Brussels sprouts, some lettuce, and some more lettuce. And on this side, I have some mint lettuce, some spinach, I have some cauliflower, some broccoli, and some red romaine lettuce, and a cat who's nosy. Anyways, I just put these out here to do a little bit of hardening. They absolutely need to be up potted, but they have been, if you haven't been following my channel, I have planted these. These have been going for, I don't even know, I have to look back, but they're looking really good and I'm super proud of it. I'm up on my pool deck. The pool is dirty because it's, like I said, we've been have so much rain. here lately that it's just crazy. Flooding, and it's been a really rainy season, so I need to remember that for next year. I don't know if my pumpkins have survived out there. I haven't been doing a great job at even going out there to look at them, just to be honest with you. But we tried to get out here on Sunday and do some weeding in the garden, and it came a monsoon and rained on us, and we had to go back inside, and we were forced to watch Netflix. It was horrible. But hopefully this week and this weekend, before it gets to be 100 degrees, like I said, on Monday, the weather forecast is calling for like 100-degree weather. So summer is still here. And I still have tomatoes growing. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, subscribe and like my channel. And fall gardening is coming, and I'm excited to do that with you and to share that with you, and you guys come along with me to fall garden. Until I post another video, y'all have a great and wonderful day. Bye.